it's a meme. It's a meme.
Hey, good afternoon, YouTube family. I'm bringing you Love Island Beyond the Villa Season 1, Episode 6. And it's just a dang bombshell has entered the villa. So it starts with Malibu Wines and Serena, Leah, and Janae, PPG are all enjoying their wine tour, and then they are sipping on their rosé. And Serena is all natural with the cornrows to the back. I'm like, that's my girl, Serena. Clock, clock, clock. Janae fills everyone in on what happened with her and her anniversary dinner with Kenny, and she shares what Kenny said about her being okay with living separate, and she shares that she did not say at any point in time that that was the case. And then she said that the anniversary dinner was kind of weird because she expressed that she did not say that she was ever okay with living separately. And then it was just silent. And then it was just a moment of silence, just silent. And just silence. And then she was thinking, did I say something wrong? And then the silence. And that's when she said that's when he shuts down and doesn't say anything else. And then Kenny is telling Miguel that he definitely misspoke about living situation, about living separately. And he also said that he got silent to avoid an argument with Janae. And then she says when he just was looking in a gaze, she wasn't sure if it was anything wrong. So, and she says that when he was just looking at the gaze at her like a serial killer vibes at her, then, she shares that he came over the following day to talk, and he tells her that she did not do anything wrong. And Serena says that she understands and thinks that after living together, these 2 months, this should be the time period to be able for her to assess if they want to be together or not. And then she then says that it is not her relationship, and her opinion makes no difference in somebody else's relationship. And then Serena says she will know in 6 months if she wants to marry someone, which is rightfully so. And then she also says that she can elope at the courthouse instantly if that's what her partner decides to do. And Leah says that she will get married today if Miguel proposed to her. And Janae says that she wants to get married like yesterday's time, but she just all over the place with that. And then Elena is Kendall's date, and he meets her at 7:45 for a second date. And then he met her 5 weeks at the Love Island event. And he says that he needs fireworks, to transpire between them before he knows if it's gonna be anything, worth pursuing. And then he he admits to Elena that he's only had 2 relationships, one public that was on Love Island with the one and only Nicole. And he said her past has really affected how his new relationships go. And then she tells him that she lives 2 hours out in Temecula, and she wants to see him, and she wants him to come to her. And then, how Kendall is, y'all. And then Ariana meets with PPG at the shop to have drinks and then have some little sandwiches and stuff. And Ariana asks Leah, is she getting married? And then they get the tuna salad sandwich. And she tells them all that she is going to Fiji for Love Island Season 8. And she tells them that she is so proud of all of them and all of their progress. And if they need her, then she is there. And then she may ask if she could add her to the group chat. And Ariana says, sure, no problem, I'm down for it. And then Janae gets a text. And when she gets the text, it's from the one and only Megan Thee Stallion, MS. And she is wanting to know if she'll walk into her fashion show in Miami. And she wants her to model the swimwear. And she is excited, and all of her crew all get text messages, because they going to Miami. It's like they always have to include everybody in somebody else's says, but it is what it is. And then Liv and Erin, they talk before she packs for Miami. She going. So I just told y'all, everybody in this show, they going. And then she talks with Erin and about Liv. And I'm like, girl, move on. We moving on, because I ain't spent much time on writing no notes for that, because it was boring. Okay. And Kayla gets a call from Serena on what's going on. And then she says that she has been there for her, and she appreciates all the love that she gave to her, during her hard times. And then Serena asks, is she going to be able to make it to Miami? And she says that she will keep her posted. And then Kenny talks with Kendall about Juan, the dog, and how he is not doing what he says do. And then he tells him that he is, going to Miami. And then he tells him that Nicole is in town. That's Kendall's long lost love. Nicole is in town, and he says that he has not felt any sparks during the date with Elena. So he just want to write her off. Okay, we got it, Kendall. And then Nicole meets with Serena and Leah to talk, and she tells them that the ladies, that she is single, and Leah says that she said that she is in town on a work trip and not for pleasure. I said, okay, clap, clap, clap. And then Nicole says that, the ladies, well, she just says that she was told to be out the, says that she is not mad with the girls for unfollowing her, because Serena said that Kendall told her to do it. And I'm like, he probably did. And then Nicole tells the ladies that she is going to meet with Kendall before she leaves on her business trip. And then the ladies tell her that Kendall is definitely making it like it's all Nicole's fault. And she says that once the reunion was over, she did not hear from him again. And then Janae meets with Juan's foster, and he has a foster, and she said that she is going to miss him. And then his foster says that he's going to be at 1,000 Oaks if she ever wants to come visit. And Janae, she is very, very sad, and she starts crying. And then Kenny calls Kendall while he is en route to see Nicole, and he is waiting on an apology from Nicole. And he says that he loves her, and he wonders if she even loves him. He said he loves her, but he wonders if she ever loves him. And I'm like, she probably don't. And then Nicole finally arrives, and she tells Kenny that it is revealed that they were told to unfollow her. And he said, I didn't tell anyone to unfollow you. I'm like, don't start lying now. Don't start lying now, Kendall. Don't start the lying. Because he said that. He said it. Because I know, for one thing, I know Janae is not a liar. And if they said that Kendall told them to unfollow her, that's what it was. So he can stop lying. And then Nicole just pretty much says that it's no big deal and all that. And he was waiting for an apology, and she didn't give him no apology. Because he don't deserve no apology, because he ain't doing nothing but sitting up there lying. And I'm like, stop. And she just, they both just came to the conclusion that they're better off as friends, and they can agree to disagree. They can agree to disagree. And I mean, they just got the understanding. And she, if anything, if he didn't get the understanding, he got it now. And that was Love Island Beyond the Villa, season 1, episode 6. A dang bombshell has entered the villa, but the actual episode is called A Bombshell Enters the Villa. But I just said our dang bombshell has entered the building. Clock, 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 clock. And I love you, YouTube family. I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded, and I gotta go get my baby now. Bye. Going to get my daughter.